Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that we hosted the third meeting of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the EU and of the League of Arab States, one of the most important events hosted here in Athens during the semester of the Hellenic presidency. The EU countries share traditional bonds with the Arab world, and we talked here with our Arab partners about ways to strengthen these ties in a mutually beneficial manner. I am confident that our meeting has contributed significantly to the enhancement of the dialogue and cooperation between the EU and the Arab League. Dialogue and cooperation that are ultimately aimed at promoting security and prosperity in our common neighborhood and for our peoples. Είναι μεγάλη χαρά για την ελληνική προεδρία.
It is a great pleasure for the Hellenic presidency to crown its presidency in Zapion today in Athens with this meeting between member states and the League of Arab States. The Arab world is a fundamental partner for the European Union, and we would like to enhance our traditional links so that we have an area of stability, peace and well-being for all people in this region.
Of this meeting, the EU High Representative Catherine Ashton. Catherine, thank you very much for your presence and for your excellent chairmanship.
Thank you very much. Can I begin by Minister, thanking you and the government of Greece for all the incredible work you've done to make this a very successful meeting. I was with you not long ago in this very room when we brought together the EU foreign ministers for our informal meeting. So it's a great privilege to be back here in this great setting and to be doing so with my colleague Nabil Al-Arabi, with the League of Arab States and with the Minister of Morocco, who's been the joint chairperson with me. This meeting has been about developing and strengthening the cooperation between the European Union and the League of Arab States. We already work well together in trying to tackle some of the challenges that we face, but this has been about ensuring that we develop a more strategic relationship, using the resources that we have to work together on all of the different issues that we face. We've produced a declaration which I hope you will look at with interest, as it covers a whole range of areas where we promise to develop that cooperation and where we also look at ways in which we can work together to try and solve some of the difficult challenges that our neighbourhood is facing. But as I've said, I want to, if I may, also pay tribute to all of the teams who've worked together to bring this meeting to be the success that it has been. This is the last time that I will be in the position of co-chairing this meeting, as I will leave office shortly, but it has been an enormous privilege to work so closely with the League of Arab States, and I do want to thank you, my dear friend Nabil Al-Arabi, for all the work that we have done together. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. The meeting just finished. The foreign minister of Greece explained what's the outcome of the meeting. My dear friend Cathy Ashton also, I agree with everything she said, with one exception. I don't agree that she wants to leave us. I think her contribution has been immense in cooperation with the Arab League and with the whole world. What is the message? I'm not going to repeat what has been said, and as she rightly said, the declaration is there, and the points that we could meet eye to eye has been spelled out clearly. But what is the message of this whole meeting? This is the third meeting between foreign ministers from EU and Arab states. The message is that both EU member states and Arab states have pledged themselves to cooperate together, to work for common purposes, and that they intend to help each other. Definitely the help is coming more from the EU to the Arab states, and we are grateful for that. And everyone here has pledged that the cooperation, whether in the political field, in the economic field, in other fields, will increase in the future. I think this is the most important message that I would like to leave with the press. Thank you.
Je voudrais juste remercier mon homologue et cher ami pour l'accueil et pour les conditions de réussite de ce sommet. Remercier Madame Ashton. Elle a été agréable comme d'habitude, très prévenante, et elle a travaillé pour que l'ambiance générale soit positive malgré les défis et les difficultés. Je voudrais remercier le secrétaire général de la Ligue arabe pour son ouverture, sa disponibilité, et vous dire qu'en définitive, ce troisième sommet confirme l'intérêt mutuel entre les deux parties, la détermination d'avancer ensemble, de travailler sur les défis du moment, de faire progresser notre dialogue stratégique pour qu'il soit en permanence en phase avec les défis de nos deux espaces, mais surtout pour être le plus pragmatique possible. La dimension économique est présente, elle est fondamentale, mais également toutes les questions en relation avec la tolérance, le combat de l'extrémisme, la nécessité de travailler pour que l'environnement ne contamine pas les sociétés et n'agit pas négativement sur le partenariat et sur l'évolution de nos sociétés. Je pense que c'est des messages importants, c'est des messages déterminants dans le contexte dans lequel on se trouve. En tout cas, merci encore une fois pour l'excellent travail qui a été accompli.
Many thanks indeed. We don't have very much time, so I'll take 3 questions from the floor. If I could just ask you to be quite disciplined, just ask one question and specify who it is you want to ask the question to. That would be very helpful. There's a lady there in the 3rd row. There's a microphone coming. Thank you.
My name is Pulido. I'm from Athens News Agency. The question is both for Mrs. Ashton and Mr. Venizelos. Mrs. Ashton, how do you explain the successful meeting? I mean, what do you mean by this? In the sense there was no failure or there was any success?
The purpose of this meeting was to bring together at ministerial level the ministers from all of the nations of the League of Arab States and the European Union in common cause to help support the people that we all represent, and to enable us to develop and strengthen the ties that we have on everything from crisis management to economic growth and support to tackling some of the issues that we see confronting nations, not least the situation in Iraq at the present time. So success for me is that we were able to show in our discussions that we do have that determination to work together, and in our declaration to be able to show the different ways in which we will do that.
I agree with Lady Ashton.
Do we have any more hands raised? I don't see any, actually. Well, that was very short and sweet. Thank you very much indeed, everybody.
I just wanted to say... No.